A direct phone call from the U.S. Secretary of State John Kerry to President Mwai Kibaki just 8 days to the election. Perhaps a reminder to Kenya that the world is watching. According to the Department of State, Kerry echoed President Barrack Obama's message calling on the Kenyan people to vote peacefully. Quote, "Now is the time for Kenya to come together in free, fair, credible election with no violence." End of quote. 2 weeks ago, President Barrack Obama said the U.S. supports free and credible elections and would not endorse any candidate for office, a stand which has been contradicted by the U.S. Assistant Secretary of State for African Affairs, Johnny Carson, who said the choice of president would have consequences. The panel of eminent African personalities, which steered the country through the turbulence of 2007-2008, also called on Kenyans to ensure peace prevail. The chairman of the panel, Kofi Annan, said the successful conduct of the March 4th elections was critical. In a statement to newsrooms, Annan said, quote, "Elections are not a winner-take-all political competition in which unsuccessful candidates and their supporters are marginalized. On the contrary, elections with integrity confer legitimacy on the winner and security for the loser." End quote. Of critical importance to Annan is that the results of the elections, if freely and fairly arrived at, must be respected. Should there be disputes, they must be settled through the appropriate judicial mechanisms. Sentiments echoed by the Carter Center, an ungovernmental organization founded in 1982 by former U.S. President Jimmy Carter and his wife, which works to advance human rights and alleviate human suffering. The Carter Center says, quote, "Carter Center is pleased with Kenya's election preparations, urges politicians and citizens to commit to credible and peaceful elections." End of quote. The center also gave a thumbs up to the Independent Electoral and Boundaries Commission, IEBC, saying the IEBC had administered election preparations in a competent manner. Judy Kosgei, Citizen Weekend.